Hey guys, today's question is find power of k size subarrays 1. In this question, we are given with an arrays of integer nums and a length n and a positive integer k. And the power of an array is defined as the maximum element if all the elements are consecutive and sorted in descending order, otherwise it is -1. We have to find the power of all subarrays of nums of size k, and we have to return an integer array denoting power of every subarray. Okay. Now let's see the example. So in the example 1 2 3 4 3 to 5, k equals to 3. So the first subarray is 1 2 3. As we can see, the subarray is sorted in increasing order and difference of all elements is 1 only. So all the elements are consecutive also. So in this case the maximum number is 3. So we have 3 as the first element in the resultant array. Now in the next subarray for k equals to 3, the it is also an sorted array and all the elements are consecutive, so result is 4, the maximum element. Now in the next subarray, this is not a sorted array as 3 is less than 4, so we return -1. Again, this is not a sorted array, so we return -1. Again, this is also not a sorted array, so we return -1. Okay, so we write -1 in the place of the that subarray in the resultant array. So what we can see is the maximum element will always be the rightmost element. Okay, we don't need to find the maximum element because the array is sorted, of course. And also we have to track a counter that will track how many consecutive elements we got. And also we can see as we have the output array of size 5, which is n minus k plus 1. Okay, the size of array was 8, sorry 7, so 7 minus 3 plus 1. So as we reach I equals to I greater than equals to k minus 1, only then we have to check that what we have to append in the resultant array. Okay, now and in the base condition, another edge case is if k equals to 1. Okay, so subarrays are of size 1 and every subarray of size 1 is already a sorted array. Okay, so in that case we will return the same answer as the given array. Okay, so the base condition is if k double equals to 1, every element is itself sorted array, so we'll simply return nums the given array. Otherwise we have to create a resultant array, so vector int result. Okay, now let's take a counter to that will store how many consecutive elements we got. And now let's run a loop for int. Let's learn from I equals to 1, I less than dot size and I plus plus. Now we are starting from I equals to 1 because we have to check difference from the previous element. So let's check the difference. If difference of nums of I minus nums of I minus 1, if it equals to 1, only then it is a consecutive array and making a sorted array. So in this case we will increment the counter. Okay, in this case we will increment the counter, and also if the counter, and also as we have discussed, if I has reached the index greater than equals to k minus 1, then we have to check what we have to append in the answer. Okay, answer array. So if I greater than equals to k minus 1, now we have to push nums I this value, as in this array we will have counter equals to 1 2. So at this point counter equals to 2. So if counter, and we can compare counter with the value of k, so if counter is greater than equals to k minus 1, okay, then we can say the array is sorted and we have to append the last element, okay, which will be at the nums of I. So if counter is also greater than equals to k minus 1, that means we have got the subarray of that length. In that case we will simply, let's remove this, we will simply push the last current element, which will be the maximum element because it is a sorted array. So result dot push back nums of I, and in the else case, if counter is not reached there, then we have to push -1 as given in the question. So result dot push back -1. Okay, now for else of this if, what you have to do, if the current if the difference is not 1, then you simply set counter to 0. Okay, and if I, then again we have to check if I greater than equals to k minus 1, then you have to push value minus 1. Okay, so if I greater than equals to k minus 1, again simply push minus 1 in our answer array. Okay, now for after this for loop, simply return answer, sorry, the result. Okay, now let's run this. Okay, let's submit this. So the code is accepted. Thank you for watching.